With Magic preseason coming back tonight, let's talk about the 5 things to watch for in this Magic preseason. Now, before we get into number 5, remember, do not put too much stock in anything that we see in the preseason. The coaching staff is going to be trying different things out most likely in preseason, and things can change from the preseason to the regular season, but let's get into it. Number 5, who is going to be the backup center? Is it going to be Mo Wagner? Is it going to be Goga Bitadze? The Magic decided to pick up Goga Bitadze's option for this year, and they re-signed Mo Wagner. Now, Mo Wagner, for the most part last year, was the Magic's backup center, but we did see some flashes out of Goga Bitadze towards the end of the season, so be on the lookout to see who is playing more backup minutes at the 5. Number 4, how much do the rookies play? Anthony Black drafted at number 6, Jet Howard drafted at number 11. The Anthony Black pick especially caused a lot of questions amongst Magic fans in terms of what does the guard rotation look like throughout the future here. But Jeff Weltman, Jamal Mosley, even the rookies themselves echoed throughout media day and training camp that those guys are going to have to earn their minutes, but it will be interesting to see how much playing time they get in the preseason. Number 3, Jonathan Isaac, and does he have a minutes restriction? We talked to Jonathan Isaac at media day on if training staff has talked to him about having any kind of minutes restriction going into the season, and he said from his perspective he doesn't think that he will have a minutes restriction, but Jonathan Isaac, coming off of the long ACL rehab and then the adductor tear at the end of last season, he didn't really get beyond a minutes restriction, so it'll be interesting to see if he has any kind of minutes restriction throughout the preseason. Number 2, the team defense. I just want to see how these guys look in the preseason defensively as a unit. They've been talking throughout media day and throughout training camp about how this could be a top 10, even a top 5 team defensively. So I want to see them suffocate opponents' offense from day one. So we'll be on the lookout to see what the defense looks like throughout the preseason. And number 1, you might have guessed this, who's going to be the starting shooting guard? Is it going to be Gary Harris? Is it going to be Jalen Suggs? Is it going to be somebody else? Throughout training camp, we've seen guys playing with different units. We saw Gary Harris playing with the starters. We saw Jalen Suggs playing with the starters as well. Gary Harris was the starting shooting guard for most of last year once he was healthy. Did the Magic just continue with that unit, or does Jalen Suggs, as the number 5 overall pick from a few seasons ago, does he finally crack the starting lineup for good? Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. What are your 5 things that you're watching for in this preseason? And be sure to follow this channel for more Magic news and everything Magic basketball.